back to my channel. About a week and a half or so ago, I was tagged by Denise over at Dish with D in a weight loss struggle tag. And I am just getting around to filming this. I've been wanting to do it and haven't had a chance. And now we are on our way down to the shore to plop our butts on the beach for the day. So I decided I have an hour in the car. Why not film this tag? So I apologize for my surroundings. I apologize for any road noise, but sometimes you just got to get stuff done when you have the opportunity. So thank you, Denise, for tagging me in this, and I am sorry it took me so long to get my act together. But these are some really great questions, and I'm hoping that maybe my answers can help somebody out. So let's get started. The first question, why did you start this weight loss journey? My weight loss journey started in February of 2018, February 13th, 2018. Started for a couple reasons. Number one, I saw a picture of myself that was taken in January at my son's senior swim night. I look like a linebacker. Yep. And I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. That was the picture that was in the very beginning of this video. And I look like a linebacker. That was one of the reasons. And another reason was a minor health scare. I had high blood pressure, and I was having some major issues with that. Well, what I felt were major issues. The doctor wasn't nearly as concerned as I was, and I knew that those issues were directly related to my weight, and I knew I had to do something about it. So they were my two reasons for starting this weight loss journey. Number two, do you have a food kryptonite, a hard to resist food? I have several. I love food. I love to eat. Don't we all? If we didn't, we wouldn't be in the position we're in. So I would think my top food kryptonite is ice cream. I love ice cream. I love good ice cream. So that's definitely a tough one. And I think my other one would be like crunchy, salty stuff like snack mix and nuts and stuff like that. Like, I like those quick, picky, grab a handful type snacks. So they're definitely my two food kryptonites. Number three, when is it hardest to stay on track? I lucked out during my journey. Let me back up for a minute. I told you I started my journey February 18th, 2018. Yes, I do that all the time. February 13th, 2018. Thank you, hon. And I pretty much sailed. I ended up making my goal in September, on September 11th of 2018. I made Lifetime in October. It was pretty good for me. But I've noticed that my biggest struggle has been in the last month and a half. I have been off of work for most of the summer. And this is when I've struggled the most. I've put like 7 pounds back on, and it's because I have a new routine, but my new routine doesn't keep me busy enough, and I just want to pick, and I want to snack, and I want to pick and pick. I'm not hungry, I'm just picking. And it's not because I'm bored, because I'm busy enough with doing, stuff around the house and all that, but I need the structure of my workday back again. And hopefully, I'm supposed to go back to work next week. Hopefully I will have that. But I think I struggle the most, long story short, when I have too much time on my hands. Yeah. I need to be crazy, busy, pulling my hair out to not struggle. So I'm looking forward to that again. Number four, what is the one thing you know you need to do differently? I need to stop picking. I was great with that all during my journey. But lately, not so much. I'm not even hungry. I'm just picky. I like food. I like the way it tastes. And yeah. So what I need to do differently is I need to watch what I'm bringing into the house, especially now that the boys are off at college. I need to stop bringing in like the picky stuff. I need to stop bringing in the snack mix, and I need to stop bringing in the big things of nuts. I'm fine when it's a little single serve package, but like the big bags and things like that, I need to stop doing that. And I actually was aware of that last week, and definitely am adjusting my shopping to reflect that. What has stopped you from being successful in the past? I had done Weight Watchers a couple times before this time, and I was always successful with it. The first time I did Weight Watchers, it was 1998, and I was a couple pounds, like 2 or 3 pounds from goal, and I got pregnant. So I never hit goal, I never hit lifetime. As soon as my son was born and I was cleared and everything, I went back and I lost all my baby weight, and I was 6 pounds to goal, within 6 pounds, and I got pregnant again. And my biggest mistake was not going back after my second son was born. I was overwhelmed with 2 children under 2. I was so focused on them and not focused enough on myself, and honestly not even thinking about it. And that was a huge downfall for me, because the weight just continued to pack on. And then fast forward, when my mother got sick and she lived with us, and I was taking care of her 24/7, and the stress of that, more weight packed on, because I found solace in a big bowl of ice cream every night, and that was a problem. So that's what stopped me from being successful. I mean, I was successful, I just didn't stick with it. I didn't, I didn't make it a lifestyle. I lost my weight and kind of went back to my old habits. I mean, the pregnancy's in there, we can't blame that, of course, but not going back after I had Adam and not returning to that healthy lifestyle was what kept me from not continuing the success. What is something you learned that you wish you knew before you started this journey? I wish I had not started in the beginning with a lot of fat-free and sugar-free foods. I did learn early on that probably wasn't a good idea for me, and I did adjust, but I wish I had learned that earlier. Because you fall into that, oh my gosh, I have to have everything that's super low point or 0 point. And when I started, I was doing all the fat-free cheeses and all the fat-free Ready Whip and all the sugar-free everything. And I realized pretty early on that wasn't the type of lifestyle that I wanted for myself. If that's the type of lifestyle that you want for you, that is 100% fine. That is the beauty of WW. You can make this your own. You don't have to do everything that everyone does. But, part of my reason for doing this was to get healthy, to keep my blood pressure down, to keep my A1C down, to just be the healthiest person I can be, to fuel my body with good things. And I kind of quickly realized that for me, doing all that was probably not the best. So I did make the switch over. I am still not perfect. I use reduced fat items and low sugar items. I try to avoid a lot of fat-free or sugar-free, but I still use them. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love fat-free half and half as a replacement for heavy cream. I like the sugar-free cake mixes as a replacement for a sweet. I just watch how often I use them, and I don't use them, every day. But that's what works for me. But I wish in the beginning I would have incorporated more of a whole foods approach. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I still eat some things that are not considered, good whole foods, but I don't really know if there's anybody out there that is 100% perfect with it. I strive to be, but it'll never happen. But I do wish I had started earlier on, and I'm your weight, you're going to have to do forever to maintain that loss. So I keep telling myself that, and I did not want to be stuck buying those products for the rest of my life. Because number one, you find something, you love something, and all of a sudden, you can't get it anymore. So then you have to adjust anyway. So that's why I'm trying to incorporate more of just real, regular food in my life. But like I said, if this is something that you can do for the rest of your life, then by all means, whatever works for you. No judgment from me at all. Everybody has to do their own thing. Number 7, what is one positive side effect of your journey that you didn't expect? Confidence. I definitely have more confidence. And I know that's probably wrong, but when you feel better about how you look, I think that gives you more confidence. And I know, especially as a woman, we should not put stock in our outward appearance. But I definitely handle myself better. Because honestly, I'll be honest with you, because I'm nothing but honest on this channel. I was unhappy with my outward appearance, and that made me uncomfortable. I would be uncomfortable when I would be in a group of people and, everyone was, and I don't want to say thin, normal size. I even felt bigger than I actually was when I was around people of normal size, and it really made me self-conscious, and it made me not open up and reach out and put myself out there as much as I do now. I have more confidence now, and like I said, right or wrong, it's my reality. I would never ever body shame anyone. I would definitely, I don't care if you weigh 100 pounds or if you weigh 300 pounds. You have more self-worth than you can possibly imagine. And that was something that I needed to learn because, so that was a side effect there. Number 8, the biggest complaint about your weight loss journey. This isn't going to be popular, but I'll say it anyway. In the last 6 months, I have not been really happy with WW as a company. I don't feel they've handled a lot of the things during this pandemic. I don't think they've handled them well. I don't like that the Zoom meetings were only for meeting members. I think they should have opened it up to everyone, knowing that people were going to struggle during this pandemic. I think they should have opened up the Zoom as a heartfelt gesture to digital-only members also. I didn't like the way they handled some of their staffing during the pandemic. Recently, I go to a franchise location, and they have this little thing they send out every week called a Zingle. And recently they sent out a recipe in a Zingle, and there was a glaring mistake. They said it was cake for 1 point per slice. I knew right away that it was wrong. Here's me, not working for WW because they didn't want me. Because I applied to be a leader and they didn't want me. It's another reason I'm a little salty at them. But where was I? Oh, so they sent out this recipe, and I immediately texted the Zingle back saying, there's a glaring mistake here. What they did was a very common mistake. They counted the whole box of cake mix as one serving of cake mix. You have to count the whole, they used the whole box, you have to count the whole box. So it was 78 points just for the cake mix alone, and they counted it as, I believe, 7 points. So yeah, the cake was not 1 point. And I immediately texted them back and, told them you need to look into this. And they said, oh, thank you, we'll look into it. Do you know they never, ever, ever sent out a retraction? So there are, I don't know how many people out there thinking they're eating 1 point cake and they're not. And that really rubbed me the wrong way. So that's my biggest complaint, is over the last 6 to 8 months, I have not been very happy with the way WW has handled things. Like I said, I know that's not going to be a popular opinion because we all love, I love the WW plan, and I am living proof that it works. I'm just not happy with them as a company right now. Number 9, do you have a new favorite food because of your journey? Huh. Can you think of anything, babe? That's my new favorite food because of this? I don't think I do.
Some wraps, maybe? Or...
Yeah, I'm using like some wraps more, but I really don't think I do because, like I said, I really believe that whatever you eat and do to lose the weight, you have to do. So I really tried to keep everything pretty normal. I'm really trying to think hard. I guess I would have to say eggs. I never enjoyed eggs as much as I enjoy them now. We do eat a lot of eggs, and my cholesterol's fine, so it's all good. But yeah, I think I've enjoyed eggs a lot more than I used to. So yeah, I guess I would say eggs. And number 10, is it worth it? 110%. It's not easy. Some days are easy. Some days I glide right through. Other days I ride the struggle bus. But it is 100% worth it. I love the way I feel. I love what I am able to do. And I'll be shallow and say I like the way I look, because it's the truth. Like I said, I'm honest. And that may rub people the wrong way, but so be it. I have to be me. But it is definitely worth it. I especially love the fact that at 52 years old, I am off blood pressure medication. I never ever thought that I would be completely off my blood pressure medication. And that just makes me so incredibly happy. I feel like I am more fit than I ever was. Actually, this morning during our workout, Doug and I worked out together this morning, and he made a comment. I forget what it was. What did you say? Something about, oh, I amaze him. And I'm like, why do I amaze you? And he's like, because of your workout. Like,
I was out of breath.
He was out of breath. He was taking breaks. He was stopping. And I was just like the little Energizer bunny. But you know what? We're on different levels. I mean, he is very fit and everything. He struggles a lot with cardio. And I don't. That's my strong point. So, you know, but right back at him, he amazes me at his ability to not snack and not overeat. Like when he is full, he stops. When he is satisfied, he stops. He can reach into a pretzel bag and eat 4 or 5 little mini pretzels and be done. Whereas I keep going back and keep going back and keep going back. So everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and his and mine are totally different. I wish I could be more like him, and I try. I'm going to try to mirror his eating habits because they're fantastic. So we'll see. But that is it. That is it for this weight loss struggle tag. I hope I was able to help somebody a little bit. I hope my down-to-earth, honest answers did not offend anyone, because that is certainly not my goal. I just want to bring you my real-life feelings. So that is it. And thank you so much to Denise for tagging me in this. And honestly, I'm not sure who's been tagged. Like I said, this is about a week and a half old, but I am going to tag Danielle from Danielle Nicole. I am going to tag B from B's Journey, and I am going to tag Anna from, I can never remember her channel name, Anna's Journey to a Healthier Life, I believe is her channel name. So there are the 3 people I'm going to tag. I'm not sure if any of them have been tagged. If you haven't, I would love to see your answers, because these videos help me stay on track more than you could know. So Anna, Danielle, and B, if you have time, I would love to see you do this. Have a great day, everyone. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love you to hit that subscribe button down there. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload videos. And I had one more thing to say and I forget. Oh, if you know someone who this might help, please feel free to share this video. So thank you for watching, and we are almost to the beach, and I can't wait to plop my butt in the chair after I do a 3-mile beach run. Have a great day, everyone, and I will talk to you soon.